that New Govardhan to Melbourne, and we were driving through a very dense forest of that state, comes New South Wales. And the police stopped us. They said, you can't go further. Can't you see this? Smoke everywhere. Everywhere was smoke. The visibility was getting low and low. And they said, the forest fire. We cannot allow you to drive beyond this point. And we could see the smoke was coming from all the directions. And we could see the forest fire was coming closer to us because the smoke was getting dense and dense. The visibility was getting low and low. And we were with devotees. We were two cars with 3 families driving. And what did we do first? It was a very new era for mobile phone. In our 3 families, 1 person had mobile phone. Very big size of mobile phone was coming, like a brick. And he said, we must call our Shiksha Guru. And we were so much dependent on our Shiksha Guru because he would always tell us how to deal with such situation. And we called our Shiksha Guru. We said, Vijay Prabhu, we are stuck in forest fire. What should we do? He said, don't worry. We are going to temple. We will chant Narsinga prayers. We will pray to Lord Narsingadev and you will be protected very soon. But you keep praying also. He said, this is a spiritual solution of material problems. And that in Melbourne temple, devotees were praying for us and we were also chanting, Namaste Narsingaya. And on that day we realized that when we are entrapped in a very dangerous situation, the prayer comes right from the core of the heart. The prayers come very pure state, very purity. Like some people travel to Badrinath. Anyone has been to Badrinath? Yes? Yes. So on Badrinath Road, especially after Joshimath, how many times we chant Narsinga prayer, When we went, we were in a little matador, about 14 devotees. And I remember, everyone must have chanted at least 108 times Narsinga prayer. We were chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And the moment we looked down, Namaste Narsingaya, Palanadain, It is so dangerous, Now the roads are a bit improved. But 20 years ago, I've been there. The road was narrow. It was quite dangerous, Now the roads are slightly better. So naturally, when you see you're in a troublesome area, the fear of life, the prayer comes right from the core of the heart. And we were praying to Narsingadev. And all around we could see the fire. Then somehow, police, they guided us. They said, just follow our car. We will take you to the nearest village in some safe place. And you stay there. Don't leave that place till we tell you, So from the forest, from some, kacha rasta, from a kacha road, the police car guided us to drive to the nearest village, very small village. They took us slightly away from this smoke area, fire area. And there was no hotel, no guest house in the village. And Australia is a big country, but a very small population. Australia has 3 times land or area than India. And the whole Australia population is equal to New Delhi. You can imagine. What would we find? Their villages has about 20 houses, 2 shops, that type of villages they have. And one house, they said, okay, you can come inside. They knew there was fire in the neighborhood forest. And they gave us shelter. They said, you stay here. They gave us 1 room. In 1 room, 3 families with children. We were there. But devotees were praying, we were praying, and by the morning, the forest fire was controlled and we could leave. So we could see this scene today when I was reading this verse to prepare a lecture, then I could quickly recall, yes, we have experienced that is very dangerous situation. When smoke comes all over, you cannot see, you can only smell smoke. You can die by smoke also, without fire, by inhaling rich carbon monoxide. We can die actually in half an hour or few minutes. So it's quite dangerous situation. But coward boys, friends of Krishna Balaram, they are teaching us, no worries, might, no worries, nothing to worry. We have Krishna. We have Krishna. And Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita also, Ma Shucha, do not worry, do not have any fear. Just surrender unto me. Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam vraja. Just take my shelter. Mam ekam sharanam vraja. I'll take care of you, don't worry. Krishna has promised. But in adverse situation, in dukkha, we forget Krishna's instructions. We forget Krishna's promise that he always protects his devotees. We try to find solution of our own problems. So forest fire is compared here to our day-to-day life's problem. They are just like forest fire. Why they happen, nobody knows, but they happen. Just like forest fire. Nobody goes in the forest to light a matchbox or light a lighter to burn a tree. No. But it just happens, forest fire. And when forest fire happens, no amount of water can control it. Only if by God's mercy clouds come and they shower rain, only then forest fire can be controlled easily. Otherwise, millions of tons can be used to control the forest fire. Still, it is very difficult to control. So every morning in Mangal Arati we sing a very nice prayer written by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. What is that prayer? Sansara Dhavan, Guru Ashtakam. We pray to the spiritual master who is a pure devotee of Lord Shri Krishna. We pray 8 beautiful verses we call Ashtakam. We pray to our Guru 8 beautiful prayerful verses beginning from Sansara Dava Nalalida Loka. We pray to the spiritual master, please protect us. We are entrapped in this forest fire of material world. Only you can save us. You can pray to Lord Krishna. Hey Gurudev, because you are very close to Krishna. You are very dear to Krishna. You can pray to Krishna for us. Your mercy is just like clouds. Your mercy is just like clouds who can shower the rain to distinguish any amount of fire. So that is the prayer. Every morning we sing in this temple and all the temples in ISKCON worldwide at 4:30 a.m. We start our day with prayers to Krishna because only Krishna is compared to the clouds who can shower the rain to mitigate the fire. So we all have fire. We all are entrapped in fire. It may not be forest fire, but it may be fire of greed, fire of anger, fire of desires, fire of disagreement, fire of miseries, fire of material ambition. Do you agree with me? We all have that fire and we are burning. Fire of envy, fire of dvesh. We all have that fire. We are suffering. We are burning inside. Fire of unhappiness, fire of rejection. I love somebody so much, but they rejected me. I am burning. I didn't do anything wrong. I took care of them. I gave them everything, and today they left me. I'm burning. So we pray every morning to Krishna and to the spiritual master, Guru, who is a pure devotee of Krishna, to take care of this fire. Just like these coward boys. They didn't try to put the fire off. They didn't try. In dangerous situation, sometimes we think at least they should have tried. They should have tried first, then surrender to Krishna. But they were very intelligent. They knew if anybody could save them, it was only Krishna. So right in the beginning, they say, Krishna, only you can save, only you can put this fire off. We know that. We have full confidence in you, Krishna. So this should be our mood. This should be our mood. We should pray to Krishna rather than finding the source of fire. Prabhupada give example. Okay, when we have fire in our house, what we do? Do we call a meeting? Let's have a meeting. Let's find the reason of this fire. Whether it was an electrical short circuit or somebody did something mischievous things. How this happened? Srila Prabhupada says, at that time we should just leave the home. Save our lives. If we can save our life, we can build another home. At that time it is not time to discuss why this happened. And family member telling, get out of this home. Can't you see the fire? Let's get out of this home. And you say, no, let me find the reason. Stop, father, stop. I'm a science graduate. I'm a very educated man. Let me go to the root cause of this fire. Whether we have a short circuit or somebody did some, willful damage to our home by throwing a matchbox. Let me find the source. Or whether our gas was left on of cooking gas. But intelligent person says, stop talking the nonsense. Get out of this home first. These things can be discussed later. If we have saved our life, later we can discuss these things. Why this happened? So the emergency situation is save the life first. Then find the reasons, causes. Srila Prabhupada taught us. Prabhupada teaches us practical application of Srimad Bhagavatam. How we have to apply the message of Krishna, Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita in our life. See what we do. We try to find material solution of our material problems. And we end up with creating another problem. This happened to you also? Or this happened to me only? Whenever we have a problem, we don't find solution from books. We don't consult Shastras. We don't go to Krishna. We don't go to intelligent people who know Krishna. We try to find material solutions or our material problem. And we compound the problem. We end with multiple problems. I tell you a very true story. In 1831, when the first time people experienced a new disease, new pandemic, like recently, few years ago, we have one pandemic called Corona, right? We had a big Corona, big pandemic. In 1831, there was the first pandemic happened. What was the name of that disease? Who said? Cholera, yeah, cholera. Very good. Thank you, Mataji. Cholera. What do you call cholera in Hindi? Haja. Very right. So Haja or cholera, it was experienced and spread for the first time in this civilization. In London, very advanced country. In 1831 also, they had better medical or, doctors than India in 1831. Now, they didn't know what to do because it's the first time, big disease. So at that time it was British Empire, It was not United Kingdom, it was British Empire, ruler of the kings of British Empire. And the kings called the meeting. of all their medical staff, all the medical advisor, doctors. They called an emergency meeting in Palace of England. And they said, we have to do, people are dying. Lakhs people were dying, animals were dying, cholera, and doctor didn't know what to do. So they called a meeting. Then after discussion of all the doctors, scientists, scholars, educationists, they came to conclusion. They told the authorities, don't worry now. We think we have found the solution. We think we know the reason and we have the solution. They said the cholera is spread by rats. Sorry, they said cholera is spread by the cats. Billy, let's kill all the cats of this country. So government passed a rule that whoever has a cat in the home or you see a cat in the street, kill it. Due to cats, this pandemic, Haja or cholera, is being spread in the whole country. And every day, 1,000 people were dying in England. Every day. Just like when we had a very bad time of corona, isn't it? Every day news was coming. Like a cricket score. People were asking, what is score today? Today, 500 people died in Delhi, 700 in Mumbai, Country score was 5,000 every day. So there were thousands of people who were dying. So they said, let's kill all the cats. So the government passed the rule. And government killed all the cats in the country. And people also, their pet cats, they killed them. Because everyone was fearful of their own life. So people killed cows, government killed cows, everyone killed cows to get rid of pandemic called cholera or Haja. And now they were a bit relaxed. We have killed all the cats, nothing to worry now. Now slowly this disease will come down and lives will be protected. After a few weeks, they realized cholera is spreading even faster than before. Then again, the government called another meeting of these doctors and scientists. What have you done? Then they again read some books, did some experiment, sent some sample to the laboratories, have some reports. They had a big meeting. And what did they say? Oh, we are very sorry. Oops, we made little mistake. Little mistake? What mistake did you make? Oops, sorry, excuse me, forgive. The cholera is spread due to mouse, not from cats. This disease was spread by rats, not by cats. Now how we kill rats? By cat. And there's no cat in the country. Because cat catches mouse and she eats mouse. Now there's no cat in the country. The point I'm trying to make here, that when we have a material problem, we try to find another solution using our limited intelligence and senses without consulting Vedas, Shastras, without consulting Krishna's instructions, without consulting senior spiritual leaders who know Shastras, who can give a spiritual solution to our material problems. We don't consult it. Same thing happened in Corona, We all took vaccination, remember? We took vaccination to save our life. And it became mandatory also once that you cannot travel, you cannot get a job if you're not vaccinated. So we all took injection of vaccination. And after a few years, now what they are saying, many people got diabetes. Young people got diabetes, the side effect of this vaccine. Many people got heart disease at young age because of side effect of this vaccine. Many people develop blood pressure problem. They never had this problem because of side effect of this vaccine. So this is our material world. When we try to find solution of one material problem, without seeking for spiritual wisdom, we end up in creating another bigger problem. Do you agree with me to some extent? Or anyone challenging? Any challenges here? One challenge. Yes, please. यहाँ आइए, पास आ जाइए. यहाँ, come close, so I can hear you. Take seat, please. What is your challenge? What I said. Yeah. The medical, I am not saying. The medical science is telling. The same scientists who discovered vaccine, they are withdrawing now. Everyone didn't get it, but some people, as a side effect, they got this disease. And I have a personal experience of such case. Yes, thank you. Very good question. Everyone didn't get, but many people got side effect. But what to do? We live in this material world, and we have no knowledge. We have no knowledge. So we should always take shelter of Krishna when we have difficult situation in life. We should take shelter of the most merciful Lord, Krishna. We have Radha Govind Dev here. It doesn't mean that we should stop living, or we should stop trying, or we should stop improving ourselves. No. It means on the sideline, of course we have to put our best effort, but side by side we should have a prayerful mood also. We should have surrender system also. Just like Draupadi, when in Mahabharata, when Dushasan was trying to derobe Draupadi, we all remember that episode? Dushasan was trying to pull Draupadi's sari off in front of all the assembled people in the palace. So Draupadi tried to save herself. She tried her best, right? She tried by holding on to her sari. But Dushasana was very powerful. She could not. She tried and she surrendered. She did both the things. She tried and then she surrendered. When she realized, I am very insignificant. I am helpless. And the moment she surrendered, Krishna appeared. And he produced a big factory of saris. Big factory. Endless saris were coming and coming. And Dushasan got frustrated and tired. Similarly, at the end of Mahabharata, when Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Krishna in the battlefield to Arjuna, same question was asked by Arjuna. I am confused now. Krishna, you are telling me two things. Tell me one thing only. I am very confused. You are telling me two things to do. You are telling me too many things to do actually. Arjuna said. First you told me to do your karma and don't get attached to the fruits. Now you are telling that think of me, that think of Krishna. Now I am confused. Should I do my duty or I should think of you, Krishna? I am perplexed. I am confused. Please help me out. So what was Krishna's answer? He said, I want you to do both. You do your effort, best effort, and you think of me. Mam anusmar yuddhacha. Mam anusmar. Mam, me. Anusmar, smaran. Think of me. Remember me and yuddhacha. Yuddh bhi karo. Fight also. Do both things. Think of me and fight. Put your best effort in. Do both. So we can take inspiration from life story of Arjuna. That he did both the things. Then he was victorious. He won the battle. So we can also put our best effort, but have some dependency on Krishna. Try to seek some spiritual wisdom from our scriptures like Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam, and take the association of devotees who have understood this Shastras. Take some good association. And then keep trying. Go for best education, go for best job, try for best life partner, make best money, nothing wrong in that. But side by side, have some dependency on Krishna in a prayerful mood. So that is my concluding words. Do your duties and depend upon Krishna. Think of Krishna. Thank you very much for listening so attentively. So we stop here. If anyone has any question, we can try to answer. Or if anyone has any comment also, we welcome that. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful lecture. Prabhuji, my question is that we live in this modern times, like we take help of various gadgets or various facilities, and in some sense it is like just like we are taking shelter of them, maybe for some purpose, for preaching also. For example, there was no air conditioners earlier. We use air conditioners now. We have mobile phones now. We take help of smartphones. And with this conditioning, we sometimes become used to these things that we can't live without it. So, like the question is that are we increasing our dependency on Krishna, or are we